Okay, in this video we're going to show you how to do the ISN on subtracting integers. And we always have done cut on the bold and we're going to fold in the dotted. So these are going to be flippies over here. So you cut all of those but not all the way through. So I'll do this kind of quickly. If you want to pause it, get your cuts done and then continue, you can do that with the video as well. I do try to be rather quick so you'll see how this works in just a moment. So all I'm doing is cutting on the bold. And this one's going to be our subtracting integers pages, so it's a little bit different than adding, and it can get a little bit more confusing. So make sure you do the videos for the flipped classroom for this class, for this lesson, multiple times if you need to just remember how to do it. So I'm kind of getting everything laid out here, how it's going to go on my page. And I'm cutting that big page right now, right here. Just cut, cut, cut. So remember on this one here, we're going to cut each one of these in, but not all the way through, so there'll just be a flippy piece to the page. Okay, so you're going to fold these over. You'll be able to glue on the back side of this. And so now we're going to go ahead and glue. I'm getting my scraps out of the way. So if I bring my book over, we're starting on a new page again. Subtracting integers. And then your little star that gives you the directions on how to do it. Just kind of hangs out. That can be completely laid down, and this one can be completely laid down like that. And then this one here, we want to make sure that the flippy doesn't fall off, so lay it out. And then this side is the part that we're going to glue. And we're going to put it all the way over to the side, almost into the crease of the book, if you've got the composition notebook, because it's a little bit smaller than a regular notebook. And then our job is to actually do what it says and add a line and change the sign. So we're going to then add a line and change the sign. So you're adding the line to the subtraction to make it positive or plus, and then this was a positive 6, so it's now a negative 6. You're going to add a line for this to be addition. This was positive, so we're going to make it negative. We're going to add a line and change the sign. That was negative, so we're making it positive. Add a line and change the sign. So when you did 4 plus a negative 6, you'd get a negative 2, because now we're adding, and so we can follow our rules for adding. Different signs we subtract and keep the bigger sign. Difference, or these are the same sign because they're both negative, so this will be negative 5. These are different signs, so we're going to subtract and get a 2, and this is the bigger sign, so positive. 6 and 3 are both positive, so it's adding. So then your job is to do these ones and then check with me. I'll do the first one with you. You're going to add a line and change the sign, and then you're going to rewrite it over here as negative 6 plus 5, because that's the same as negative 6 minus a negative 5. And then underneath the flap, you can actually put the answer. So because they're different signs, it's going to be negative 1. Because the 6 is bigger and it's negative, and 6 minus 5 is 1. You have to rewrite this with adding a line and changing the sign, put the answers underneath, and when you're finished with this, you can check my book. The reflection piece you need to write in your book is to explain why the additive inverse has to be used when subtracting integers. Why do we add a line and change the sign? So think of how you can explain that in words why we would do that. Or if a picture helps, you can do it in a picture as well. So there's your reflection for that. So when you get the reflection in and that done, you can check your work and see how you did.